Here we are at part 63 of my video walkthrough for Dragon Warrior 4, and we are in the Royal Crypt. Now, the Royal Crypt's kind of weird. There's lots of these little slider paths here, and if you just take all the slider paths, it will lead you straight over to this chest. And we find the Staff of Anti-Magic. I like to go ahead and give this to Nera. It's a pretty good weapon. It's not a whole lot stronger than the Staff of Punishment, but it casts Stop Spell when used as an item in battle, and Nera doesn't learn the Stop Spell, so... what we're in here for, though, is to find the Staff of Transformation. But getting there is the tricky part. What you have to do is try to figure out how to worm your way through here without hitting any of these slider panels, because the slider panels, as we've seen, lead you straight to the Staff of Anti-Magic. So we need to find an alternate means of getting around. So we kind of have to take the long way, worming our way around the outside of the dungeon to be able to get to it. I had very few level ups, so won't have to deal with watching me do too many random fights while we're in here. Oh boy, 2 metal babbles and 2 of these phantom priests, or whatever they're called. Let's see, Benar? Babambar? Oh. I forget what they do exactly. Apparently they cast Firebane. And they get 2 attacks per round, but yeah, they drop pretty quick, so... Can I kill the Metal Babble? I kind of don't want to kill Metal Babbles. That's why I didn't even bother like switching to offensive or no MP. Because then these 4 people will be over-leveled. Because my other 4 people aren't getting any experience off these fights. But oh well, what can I do? That dude just did not run away. When you don't want to kill him, you can kill him. Oh well, we need some level ups anyway. This is my low team, so I'll just have to use a different team. Ooh, Barrier. Barrier's a pretty good spell. It protects you from breath attacks. Of course, trying to get Nera to actually cast it whenever you're being hit by breath attacks is another situation entirely. But they are nice enough to give us a healing spring in the middle of this dungeon, so that would be really cool. Make this a really good place to grind down here, just hang around the healing spring, except not everyone's getting experience. And we're slowly working our way back to the top of the dungeon here. There's not really a whole lot of treasure in here, so... Oh, I managed to find another fight. More Metal Babbles. Wow. Metal Babbles and their fireball spells. They kind of suck sometimes because of that stuff. Beat your whole party down there and run away so you don't even get any experience for all the trouble. Why did you kill Mara? I don't know. Guess he thought she needed some more attack power. Oh, one ran away. Huh. Well, it looks like I killed another one! And Trixie hits level 31. That was a pretty good strength up for her. Any new spells? Transform. Yeah, I don't really use a transform spell a whole lot in this game like I did in Dragon Warrior 3. It's not quite as abusive because Trixie's already powerful, so really I don't have any need to turn her into anyone else. Alright, the Staff of Transformation. This is what we came in here for. It does the same thing it did in Dragon Warrior 3. It changes our appearance to just something random. So, well, after leaving there and dropping off stuff in Indoor, we are going to pop back over to Mintos. And we need to be sailing west of here. If you remember the map, there's like this big island kind of in the middle. So, that's where we're headed off to here. if you're at the small Metal King's place and you take all the warps from there, you'll end up in that shrine right there. But I like taking this ship because we kind of need the ship. Because yeah, you can't really go anywhere from the small metal shrine. But there's a town here called Riverton. I'm not going to go through exploring Riverton. Nobody says anything really important. But we do want to get that small metal right there. And the item shop guy, we do learn something from him. He's figured out how to make some kind of incredible flying machine, but he needs a gas canister in order to make it work. I haven't heard anyone mention anything about a gas canister, so I guess we'll just have to wait till later to deal with that. But yep, that was Riverton. Nice fun little town. And moving along though, this is the Shrine of the Giant Colossus. See, the great ones can catch teardrops in their hands. Wow. Well, I did meet Rosa, but I was not able to catch any teardrops. But yeah, we gotta go through the Giant Colossus in order to cross the river, which I opted to go with the all-female party. Just for whatever reason. I don't think I ever used the all-male party, because my hero is usually one of my lower-level people, so... Oops. There was a chest I missed. But, yeah, being like a statue, we kind of have to, like, work our way from the feet up to the head. It's kind of weird. Yeah, imagine that. I managed to get 2 dungeons in one video. How about that? And again, I don't think I even leveled once while I was in... No, I did. I leveled, like, only once when I was in here, so maybe I was too high level. Oh, well. 640 gold in that chest. That looks like we're in the feet. So I guess we're going to be working our way up the lake now. More dungeon fun. We are starting to get to the end of this game. There's still a few things left for us to do, but we're getting there. I believe somebody mentioned that the island that we're on here is inhabited by monsters. So, all we found was the town of Riverton. So far, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Don't got much to say today. Looks like there's a room in the middle. I'd say we're in the hips now, maybe. Heading up in the kind of the chest area. And here's one of the hands with some treasure. The Demon Hammer. Since the Demon Hammer is a little bit weaker than the Ice Blade, yeah. And Ragnar already has the Metal Babble Sword, so don't need the Demon Hammer. And heading around the back side of this big room here, we can find some stairs, taking us even higher. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, it's a mimic! Alright, let's go defensive. Yeah, I think I commented on somebody's video one time that Iron Eyes is actually really handy when fighting mimics, since the first thing that they almost always do is cast Defeat. But then they run out of MP, so if you cast Iron Eyes, they'll just burn all their MP trying to cast Defeat on you. And they're going to have to rob magic to be able to cast it again. So hopefully we'll get him dead before he gets a chance to cast it. And there we go. Wow, I leveled up off of a mimic fight. That doesn't happen very often. And Mara learns a very awesome spell, Bedragon. Not quite as overpowered as it was in Dragon Warrior 3. Against metal type enemies, it'll only do 1 damage, but you can still hit a group. Ah, we just fell out the eyeball. and you attack the first round that you cast it. You don't have to wait around for it to go off, so that's kind of cool too. Alright, we finally made it up to the head.